Hello everyone, today I'm here for CC Design and I'm using the Superstars. Love this set. So I'm using the green lantern for today and maybe I'll be doing something with the Aquaman next time. I also used the You Are a Superstar on my card for today, and for the big letters I use Henry's ABCs from Lawn Font. And yeah, so the easy lights, the single one, like I used on my flashcard. So those are pear blossom lights, super easy to install, love them. And I also used a Tim Holtz stencil, and here we go, we're gonna use it now. And I used the mustard seed, the peeled paint, and the forest moss. So here we go. We're gonna go and start layering all three colors. And I also used the black soot at the end, you'll see. So I'm just doing the bottom part here with the yellow. And then I go and grab the peeled paint, and as always you go back and forth. So I'm gonna grab the yellow again and just kind of blend those two together better. And today my craft, it's on craft paper. I'm trying something different for today. Yeah, so I'll be coloring, even my image will be on craft paper. So it's just gonna be with pencils. Yes, my stencil moved a little, so I had to replace it here. And I go back again. And I think that's when I'm gonna grab my black soot. There it is. I just thought it needed just a little bit darker at the edge. Trying to keep it in place and move my magnets so they're not in the way. Now I'm going back again with the other colors so they blend good. In there, I'm gonna peel it off and see the results. There it is. I love the way it came out. I think it looks really pretty. All right, so 7.5 by 4 1/4 is the base of my card. So I'm gonna put a panel of craft paper just on top, and so you won't have no white seam or anything, no frame around. It'll just be the craft paper behind, just like so. And there's the green panel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use some Nouveau shimmer pen and go all around it. So I'm gonna skip a bit because it just would take so long to do. And it looks good when it dries up. When it's wet, it looks pretty messy. There you go. Now I'm gonna just glue it to my panel, my card base, I should say. And now you just have a little frame with the craft paper instead. And smooth it out. And here is the letters. So I cut 3 white, so it's 3 thickness of white and only 1 green layer. So altogether that's 4 layers. So see how thick it is? I wanted it to be puffed up. So as you see in the sample there, I'm going to use the twisted citron on top, just on top of the letters. And so it has like a color difference. So the top is going to be lighter than the bottom. And I'm going to do this part twice. So I'm going to give it 1 coat of this ink. And then when it dries a little, I'm going to give it a 2nd coat. So you'll see that. I'm going to show you the whole coverage on the first time, and then on the 2nd time I'm just going to show you a few and then skip a bit because yeah, it takes a little bit to cover. So there, I'm going to clean up and start all over again. So give it 2 coats of the same color and skip. So now I'm using again my Nouveau pen, and I'm going to give them a shine. So I'm doing a few layers with these. You'll see at the end I'll give it another coat. So glossy accent is what I'm going to add for another layer in a bit. So just covering them all up so they're all nice and shiny. So almost done, just a couple more. And there, they're all covered. So there, I'm just lining up and trying to see where I'm going to put all my letters. And I'm just trying to make sure it's all straight. And putting all my letters. And yes, you are going to probably want to say, you got the letter wrong here. Put the R last. It's supposed to be the end. And yes, I do glue my R. As you see, I line it up all nice. And then I go and I was like, oh, no, the R is not supposed to be there. It's the N. I caught it in time. I didn't wreck my background. Whew. I was close though. And now I'm going to glue my R where it's supposed to be. So yes, I love giving dimension to the big letters like that so they really pop. So yes, this video is a little long because there's a lot of different layers, and I do show you how I color my green lantern. And I glue my L. Just making sure they're all nice and straight. And I move my grid on top so then I can have a guide for how far from the top I need to go with my letters. So I'm just taping it down so it stays in place. And I put my little guy there just so I know where I want to glue my green sentiment. So I'm just fussing a bit there and I'll start gluing them. So I asked my son what he thought, what character should I make? And he said Green Lantern. I don't think anybody did Green Lantern yet. So that's why he said, you know, let's showcase him. So I'm trying to make sure they're all nice and straight here. They're not perfect, I know that. Like the R. Should go a little bit the other way, but when you're doing your project, sometimes you don't realize you should go a little to the right from the bottom here. It's all good. So there. So now I'm just putting an X where I want to make a hole. So then the light will shine through his ring. So like so. And I'm gonna go and glue down the little light. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. I'm gonna do it a bit sideways so then I could have a little star that I press on to get the light. So like that, kind of on the side. And I put a little bit of glue where the battery is, just so it can hold until I go and put my two-sided tape. And I do 2 layers of it so it's nice and thick because that light fixture is a little thick. And I'll go all around it, cover all the back so it doesn't sink anywhere. And you see that hole, that's where the light is. And I'll glue the whole panel to my card base. And I'm just lining it up, making sure. There you go. So there's my little guy. Just making sure it works. And I bring it down. Glue him down. Make sure that I cover the whole little square that I cut out. So I layer him too, so I have the bottom layer and the top layer, and I put some dimension so then it shines through. You'll see that when I do my little guy. So banner dies for the stars, and the smaller stars is from the Halloween scene die, and the bigger one is just a star dies, that big one. So yeah, I use 3 different dies for all my stars from a Jaded Blossom. And again, I use that same green because it's Green Lantern. Can't have the stars just yellow. So I just give it a little coat of green on them just to say there's a little bit of it. See? Twisted Citron again. So lots of stars on here. There you go. Now I'm going to start gluing them. Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to put some bling on it. So I cleaned up pretty quick and just going to put some the shimmer pen again. And now just finding my spot where I need that star. So when you press on it, it'll be right on the button. See? So some I'm going to pop with some dimension and some are going to be just flat. And there you go. So there. Just a closer up. Now I'm going to use my glossy accent and I'm going to cover all the stars and also my letters. Then it really gives them a nice look with the shimmer pen and the glossy accent. They really shine. So if you haven't tried it before, try it. It's really pretty when it's all dried up. So I skipped some so you don't have to see me cover every single stars, and I'll be doing the same. I'll just do a few of the letters and skip and go to a few more. Like I say, when it dries up, it's really, really pretty, and it gives it more dimension again. So there, I skipped a few of the letters. So if you're new to my channel, you can always give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. Or you can subscribe to my channel and then you'll get to see all the brand new CC Design products when they come out, because they are so cute. So there, a close-up of it, kind of milky look right now, so you'll see when it dries. It's really pretty. So here we go. We're gonna color our little guy, and today it's only pencil. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but no markers because it's on craft paper, so I'll just do it with pencils. And of course it's still just my Prismacolor pencils with some Gamsol and my nibs, as always. So I'm just blending that in, and I'm gonna give it another coat of another color right on top, just to make him a little darker. He's pretty pale. So I'm not used to coloring with just pencils. I do it once in a while. Like, I don't do it often. So I don't remember all the colors I use for skin or whatever. I just gotta go with it. And here is the brown, so I'll trace them around just to darken up a little bit more. That's the normal color I use to do with markers. So I'm just blending that. So if you didn't see all the superheroes at CC Design, you can go see them in the store. There's 3 of the sets, and here is the color for the hair. So I'm just checking here, just the layers. So yeah, there's 3 sets of superheroes. So that was for the June release. So they're brand new in the store. So now I'm just going to blend that brown in, smooth it out. I just passed the line a little, so I just use the same side as the face color, just to smooth it out so you don't see it. And here's the green. I will use two different greens for his suit and his mask here. I couldn't pick one, so I went with a lighter shade first, and then I'll put another layer on top just to darken it up a bit. And smooth it out, blend it out. And there's the other green now I'll put right on top. I found that one would be maybe too dark by itself. I don't know. Now I'll start the little suit. And I do the same for his gloves and his boots. So again, I'll just blend that one and then go on top with the darker one again. So now I'm just gonna blend that color in. So if you don't know, it's Ryan Reynolds that plays the character of the Green Lantern. There's probably another one that does other, like there's always sequels and different actors playing. But anyways, I know as Ryan Reynolds that plays him, so yeah. So now I'm going a different green for the other pieces of his suit. And I'm just covering a little piece of the boot that I did. I wanted it darker. And the symbol on his chest is that color also. And blend that color. And I will grab the black pencil and darken up those areas. And the sole on the boots, I'm doing it black. And now blend that. And I do go over a little bit of the lighter green with my nib because it has a little bit of black, so I'm just adding a little bit of shading here. Not much, just a little. And then I'm going to add a little bit of black to the mask just to give it a little shading there too. And then I do the black around for inside his eyes, because there's no eyes there, so I wasn't sure what to do, so I just went black. And I'll blend that in. And I put a little bit of white in there. And I think it looks pretty cool. And then I go and take a different gel pen, a smaller nib here, and do around that symbol. There you go. And for the ring part, I put again some black. Remember, there's a hole there anyways, so there's not much. And there's the other layer, and all I'm going to color on that layer is where you see that kind of like green light. So here's some tissue paper, and I'm going to glue that behind my ring, because if you don't put tissue paper, the green, it'll just look like a yellow light, and I don't want it yellow. I want it green light. So I'm just trimming it off. So there you go. So like I said, all I'm going to color is the green, like the light from his ring. It's casting a light in the back. There you go. I don't know. Guess that's what it is. That's what I'm making it look like. Yes. So I'm just blending that, and I'm going to bring some white so it kind of really looks like it's glowing. I find that white really helps for it, that look. So now I'm trimming off around the little character, so then you see that. And I have to cut that piece out again from the ring, because you want that glow to come through. So there. And now I'm going to put some dimension, so the light will shine through the ring, plus a little bit of cast over on the background here. And I'm just putting a little bit more white shine here with my gel pen. There you go. And you'll see it casts a little bit on the background too. All right, I'll show you again all the materials that I use for my card for today. I did forget to add the stencil that I used from Tim Holtz. So yes, that I had forgot. And here's all the dies, some alphabets, and the easy lights. Super fun. And here's my card again. I love the way it came out. It's nice and shiny. So I hope you like it, and it gives you ideas on how to use our superheroes for this month. And there it is. So I'll be back tomorrow on my own page with another video. So look forward to that, and I'll see you soon. Bye.